You wanna hear something more about some shocking and appalling shit?
Yeah, we'll do one more.
All right. Air New Zealand Management, this is a airline company,
Okay.
said it is shocked
What?
and appalled
Oh, no.
by social media posts that were made by the flight crews.
All right.
Everybody on their stupid social media. Here's the thing. If you have a social media, if you're involved with stupid Facebook or Twitter or whatever the fuck you're involved with,
Yeah.
why do you connect yourself with your employer?
That I have no idea.
See, I don't get that. You know, you and I speak on the show about our jobs, our respective employment. Obviously, you've made it clear that you're self-employed.
Yeah.
I work for a company, but I do not put it out there who I work for or what I do because it's not my place to thrust them into the spotlight.
Right. Well, even on my Facebook, for my job, it says that I'm the pulse tester at Short's Funeral Home. Honestly, that's what it said. That's what I listed as my job.
But I just I just don't understand why people self-identify with their employer.
Because they're dumb.
Yeah, it's just like, why do you think your employer wants to be dragged into your stupidity?
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, so apparently some flight crew people that work for Air New Zealand posted some shit on social media that got them into trouble.
Wonder if they posted what flight they were on to. We're on United 77 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. The posts include images of a blow-up doll posing with the pilot in the cockpit. And a video of a flight attendant spitting water in an empty cabin along with the caption, "I wish I could spit on the passengers like this."
All right, that's funny.
It's funny, but you can't do that. Well, you can, but...
Yeah, you can once.
I wish I could spit on the passengers like this.
Yeah, she probably spits in their food.
Yeah, maybe. The images appear to be more than a year old, but they nonetheless have ignited a media firestorm in New Zealand after being unearthed by local media there.
Something was what? Digging through people's old tweets?
I don't know where it came from.
Well, you said it's a year old.
It is a year old, but I don't know how the interest, with the media decided, hey, we need to see what's up over there.
Right, the blow-up doll picture is pretty funny, too. I like that.
Air New Zealand, a carrier often lauded for its passenger-friendly service and amenities, said it had launched an investigation into the matter. Already, a pilot and a flight attendant has been suspended and another employee has been fired.
Yeah, pal.
An Air New Zealand spokesperson told the New Zealand Herald that the carrier was shocked and appalled
and outraged
by the images.
Yeah.
We expect the highest standards of behavior and respect from all of our staff. Air New Zealand said that in the social media post had only been brought to the airline's attention within the past 2 days, and the company immediately launched an investigation.
Yeah, we're going through everybody's tweets.
Yeah,
man.
we're going to find out what you fuckers have been up to.
You're fired because you took a bikini picture.
Yeah.
And how dare you have pictures of you drinking at the concert?
Yeah.
Fired!
We believe the video was produced about 4 years ago, and the photos were taken more than a year ago, a spokesman said to the New Zealand news site.
Right.
One of the staff members concerned no longer works for Air New Zealand, and the other two have been removed from their duties pending the outcome of our investigation.
Dude, when you hear these stories, and we hear so many of these stories, At what point are you going to start seeing HR department people and bosses getting gunned down? I can't believe it hasn't happened already. That people are getting fired over their social media and just show up with a gun and fucking shoot somebody.
It wouldn't surprise me if it did happen.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. It's got to start happening at some point. They're going to get too carried away. I think they're already too carried away, but it's going to get to the point where the wrong guy is going to be crossed. He's going to go up and shoot up the whole goddamn company.
Yeah, well, I mean, that goes back to the whole U.S. Post Office. That's where the term "going postal" came from. They would just push them to the limit, and they'd just go in there and just shoot up the place.
So will it now be called going social?
Who knows? But we, as people in general, need to take some responsibility and say, don't put that out there.
No, wrong. I disagree 1,000% with you there.
Really?
You need to take responsibility and say, you can't be fired for fucking Facebook or Twitter.
Well, no, I agree, but don't be dragging your employer. Hey, I work over at New Zealand Airlines, and, I wish I could spit on the passengers.
Yeah, but just enough with the fucking social media being an influencer. Unless there's picture, like I'll be honest. As much as I think it's funny, I could see the captain in the cockpit with the fucking blow up doll. I could see that guy being suspended.
Yeah, because
he's doing it in his job.
I agree. I completely agree.
But I mean, come on. I don't necessarily have a problem with them doing if they're acting up doing their job. Yeah, problem. If they're acting up at home, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but they weren't doing it at home.
No, I know that. I'm not saying these people I'm saying we've done so many of these stories where, teachers in a bikini contest 15 years ago, so she gets fired from her job.
Sure.
That kind of, whatever you do, I don't care what you're doing off of the job. You're off of the job. Unless it's illegal, you're off of the job.
Sure, I agree.
It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well,
wait a minute. What's this question for me? Okay, Chris, what's the difference between sitting around with a round of drinks bitching about your job to posting a bit? I don't think you should be fired for either. I don't think you should be fired if you're bitching at a bar, and I don't think you should be fired if you bitch about it on Facebook.
Yeah, but if you're bitching at a bar and dragging your employer into it to where everybody can see it and it affects your bottom line, then I can understand there's a problem there. If you're sitting at the bar talking to your buddy and go, man, my boss is such an asshole, it probably isn't going to get outside that bar. If you're tied to your job, though, with Facebook, I agree with you. Then I guess you open the door to being directly tied to it. It's like I work at New Zealand Airlines, and they're so uptight over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're a person who posts shitty posts like I do, then fucking have a fake account. I have a different account that I have no friends on, and about once a month, I post something. Hey, how about those Indians?
But my point is why do you have to post at all?
I don't, but
not you personally. I'm talking about people in general.
I know, but people want to be heard.
Why?
They got to get their voice out there.
Really?
Man. Yeah.
I wonder how I've survived all this years without a Facebook.
It's because you have a Twitter.
I don't put anything out there worth shit on Twitter. It's just, hey, the show's on.
Yeah. We're interviewing this person.
Yeah, here's where you can hear it. And plus, it's my show, goddammit. I pay the bills for it.
Not only that, though, but you hate people.
Yeah,
so.
well, but the thing is I don't feel as if I got anything that, if something were to go wrong in my day, I don't need to put it out there so everybody and their brother can read. Oh, man, that fucking sucks, man.
Right.
You should have gone in there and just gave him a piece of your mind, mad.
Yeah, but you wouldn't pick up the phone and do that either.
No, of course not.
That's the difference between you and everybody else. Everybody else, if they get fired from their job or whatever, they call their buddies and they go and have beers and fucking say, yeah, that guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah!
But you would just be like, whatever.
Yeah, just go about my business.
You'd just be like, fuck them. I'm going to go get another job, and that's it. That's it. You're not a social person, so social media will not appeal to you. Social people. The problem that people have with their social media is they take it too fucking far.
They do.
They take it way too fucking far, and they make threats and everything else. Like that's. Remember when the stupid Rev talked about he was going to drive to Ohio?
Yeah, he was going to come and shoot you.
He was going to shoot me with his shotgun.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, legally, I probably could have fucking filed a complaint and got him, arrested. But I'm not going to do that. It's stupid. I'll shoot him if he shows up at the door.
The guy couldn't even afford a 300 square foot apartment. He wasn't going to afford the gas to drive to Cleveland.
Oh, and that was part of the reason I was not worried at all. Can't imagine the jalopy he was driving at that point.
Sure, if he had a car at all.
Exactly. Hey, does Greyhound go to Twinsburg?
Right.
I'll save up for a month and get a ticket.
Please. All right, to finish this out, one of the staff members concerned no longer works at Air New Zealand, and the other two have been removed from their duties pending the outcome of the investigation.
Yeah, pal.
The spokesman continued in a statement. It goes without saying that this is a situation we are treating with extreme seriousness.
Yeah, man.
And our obvious concern is that the behavior displayed is a clear breach of not just our code of conduct, but basic decency. Well, again, regardless of that, it's just like if you're going to have a Facebook, don't link yourself
to your business,
business or your employer or whomever.
Right.
Because your thoughts, opinions doesn't necessarily reflect that of your employer or whoever pays your bills.
Right.
Just stop being so stupid. All right. Enough said.
People stink. People stink.
They do. All right. What are we doing now?
All right. Since I don't have one of these, I'm going to leave this up to you. I need you to play your favorite or a good, since I don't know either, Vixen song.
Okay.
I was not a fan of Vixen.
Well, I wasn't really a fan of them either, but I do know their music a little bit.
I saw them once at a club called Club Monterey in Monterey, California.
Okay.
They sucked.
They sucked.
They sucked. They were not good.
All right.
I never was a fan. I never owned any of the records other than the one that I ripped, and you know how that went. Then
live and learn.
And then they got mad at you, or mad at me through you.
Yeah, they basically, Jan Keeneman, God rest her soul.
Yeah.
She passed a message from her through me to you.
Yes. Say that as an asshole or something.
Sure. Well, we'll play a popular song.
All right.
And I'll let you pick which one.
I'm not going to know.
You're going to know.
Will I?
Yeah, you'll know either one of these.
All right.
You've got Crying, and then you got Edge of a Broken Heart.
I know that one. Didn't Bon Jovi do that?
No.
I'm on the edge of the broken heart. No. Is that a different Edge of the Broken Heart?
I think that's a different one.
All right. Well, I know the title, so we'll go with that one.
We'll go with Edge of a Broken Heart.
All right.
Then we'll come back, and Chris is going to regale us with something interesting, I think.
I'm ready for this.
All right. Well, you've kept me on pins and needles all week, so I'm looking forward to whatever it is you got.
The only thing I'm going to say to everybody in the chat room, everybody listening live, and I rarely do this, I promise the next segment's going to be funny.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what it is, but I'm looking forward to it.
Even if you hate Vixen, I promise this is going to be fucking good.
All right. Well, I'm going to play Vixen from their self-titled release, and this is Edge of a Broken Heart exclusively here
on your classic metal show.